G'day guys, welcome back. So today's video I want to discuss how you can maximize rolling your armor at the Prismatic Recaster. So for those of you that don't know, if you come to the Prismatic Recaster and open it up, go to the current season, down the bottom here, your tier 3 focusing, you can actually force your Umbral engrams to roll certain high stats. For instance, if I had an Umbral engram ready to go, I could roll a random piece of armor to roll a high mobility stat. Now, new this season, Season of the Lost, on your Ghost, you have a powerful new mod. So in the third slot here, what you can actually do is when you also obtain a random stat piece of armor, you can tell it the minimum amount of a certain stat to roll. For instance, if I have the Intellect Armorer mod equipped, it will give me a guaranteed minimum drop with 10 intellect. So to build on top of this, for those of you that don't know, your armor stats are actually split into two tiers. You have a top tier and a bottom tier, or tree, I should say, top tree and bottom tree, right? Inside these stats, you can only roll, on average, a maximum of 34 total stat points. So what do I mean by this? Your mobility, resilience, and recovery can only ever roll a total together of 34. Same with the bottom tree. Thus, your total your total stat roll for that piece of armor can roll up to 68. So if you're going to focus your Umbral engrams to roll, say, a high mobility, it would then make sense to run a mod on your Ghost for any of the three bottom tree stats. So if you're rolling high mobility, you want to run a mod that will increase your discipline, intellect, or strength, and vice versa. If you were going to roll an Umbral engram to roll high strength stat, you would then roll a recovery, resilience, or mobility mod. I've tried it both ways. I've tried having, say, a discipline mod on your Ghost, and then try forcing a high stat roll of intellect to maximize the bottom tree of your stat. However, this doesn't work. So again, if you want to maximize a intellect mod, it would then make sense. If you want to maximize a intellect stat through your Umbral engrams, it would then make sense to run a mod on your Ghost to maximize one of the top three. So, for instance, I just rolled this chest plate with a mod equipped on my Ghost to increase the intellect, so therefore it will roll a minimum of 10. I then rolled a mobility stat mod, and this is what it gave me. It gave me a high stat of 26 of mobility, and it met the minimum of 10 for my intellect. However, it gave me 13, which is even better. So this is extremely powerful, guys. If you didn't know about this, I highly recommend you try this out for yourself. This can help further fine-tune your builds to whatever you would like. Also, bonus tip. If you're trying to maximize stats on your gear, it would make sense to try and focus on the ones that are more expensive to make up using mods. What do I mean by this? If we go to our piece of armor, a recovery mod to get 10 plus recovery costs 4 energy slots. Likewise with intellect, it costs 5 energy slots for that piece. That's quite expensive for a piece of armor. So it would make sense when you're rolling gear, if you're going to roll and focus intellect, then you definitely want to chuck on a recovery mod for your Ghost and vice versa, because you can always make up the difference for the cheaper mods, like 10 resilience only costs 3 energy. Same with your discipline, same with mobility. Guys, if you did hang around this long, I would really appreciate hitting that subscribe button, even dropping a thumbs up, even dropping a comment down below. If I've rambled on and didn't make any sense, please drop a question, I will address it. Share this in your Discord with your mates. I think a lot of people are sleeping on this mod for our Ghosts, so I hope this helped. If you'd like further videos, I can make much more in-depth videos on guides on how to get stronger builds. For instance, I've just mucked up a real quick build here with tier 10 recovery, tier 10 intellect, and I managed to pump up a couple of the other ones.